Thanks for joining us on the news at 8 today, the 26th day of June 2025. I am Chair Umahi. Talking deadline. Umahi not mayor and NDP chairman reconciled pledge unity for Abn's development. I never released by-elections for August 16th. President Tinubu's Lagos coalition supported IC for IC. Please look commercials and the other videos and the next.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. The lingering misunderstanding between the mayor of Umahi North Local Government Area, Chief Honorable Smarty Homer, and the chairman of the Abia State Council of Nigeria Union of Journalists (NUJ), Comrade Chidi Asuni, has been peacefully resolved. Abn Tv can authoritatively report following a peace meeting where both leaders agreed to put aside their differences and work together in the interest of Abia's development. A tricycle rider, Mr. Loki Okoro, has become a symbol of integrity in Abia State after returning the sum of 4 million naira mistakenly forgotten in his tricycle by a passenger on the morning of Thursday, June 26, 2025. Okoro, who is from Umomi in Opingwa local government area, narrated that he converted the woman identified as a Cameroonian from Aba Main Park to the Arara area. After she disembarked, she unknowingly left behind her bag containing the large sum of money. A police officer of the 29 Police Mobile Force (OCA) has been killed in a shootout during a stop-and-search operation along the Onitsha-Owerri Expressway near Dankar's filling station in Uli, Ihiala local government area of Anambra State. The incident occurred late on Wednesday, causing panic among residents and shop owners along the road as the shootings happened suddenly and in a chaotic manner. The deceased, an inspector, was part of a patrol team conducting routine checks when they intercepted a Toyota Sienna vehicle reportedly driving against traffic. The Ogbo family has confirmed the tragic passing of their beloved matriarch, Mrs. Ogbo Margaret, who had been missing since May 13, 2025. After weeks of uncertainty and intensive search efforts, her remains were recently discovered in Nsukka, Enugu State by Good Samaritans, bringing to an end a painful chapter for the family and community. Abn Tv investigation reveals that the late Mrs. Ogbo fell victim to a hit-and-run driver at Ukpi Market in Nsukka. Speaking to Abn Tv on Thursday morning, one of her sons disclosed that after extensive efforts to locate her, police examined the contents of her bag and found a piece of paper listing items she intended to buy at the market. The Lagos State government has denied claims made by Mr. Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, that it demolished a Lagos property purportedly owned by his brother. In a statement released on Thursday, the Lagos State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Benga Omotoso, clarified that neither the Lagos State Building Control Agency nor any other agency within the state government was responsible for the demolition. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has announced that by-elections will be held on Saturday, August 16, 2025 in constituencies where legislative seats have become vacant. According to INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu, the vacancies in both national and state assemblies are due to resignations, deaths, or court-ordered annulment of previous elections. The Executive Secretary of the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria, Dr. Rabiu Olowu, has said that the country would be integrating international standards on actuarial practice into its regulatory landscape. Olowo made this disclosure on Wednesday at the 2025 Annual Industry Conference organized by the Nigerian Actuarial Society, themed Creating Value and Building Resilience in an Evolving Industry. Established in December 1986, the Nigerian Actuarial Society is the premier Nigerian actuarial professional body comprised of actuaries and students practicing in the country. The High Court sitting in Lafia, Nasarawa State has sentenced Oluwatimileyin Ajayi to death by hanging for the murder of Salome Adaidu, a member of the National Youth Service Corps. Ajayi was convicted on a single count of culpable homicide in violation of Section 221 of the Penal Code applicable in northern Nigeria, which stipulates the death penalty for such an offense. Delivering the judgment, Justice Simon Apoki found Ajayi guilty of intentionally killing and dismembering Adaibu, affirming that the prosecution had proven its case beyond a reasonable doubt. President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday lashed out at those behind a proposed political coalition aimed at stopping his re-election bid in 2027. Speaking while inaugurating legacy projects executed by Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule in Lafia, the president described the politicians planning coalition as political internally displaced persons. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, ex-Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, ex-Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amechi, former Secretary to the Government of the Federation Babachi Lawal, former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, among others, are planning the coalition to unseat the president. El-Rufai, in an interview aired on Arise TV on Monday, claimed that polling carried out by the coalition suggested there was no way out for Tinubu to win the 2027 election. And foreign scene, a 22-year-old student has been arrested in Israel on suspicion of spying for Iran, according to a joint statement released on Thursday by the Shin Bet Security Agency and Israeli police. The suspect, a resident of the Arab village Deir al-Assad in northern Israel, studies information systems at Ben Gurion University in Beersheba. He was taken into custody in June and is expected to face 4 more charges. Violent sports, Galatasaray has lined up a move for Tottenham Hotspur striker Richarlison amid the uncertainty of signing Victor Osimhen on a permanent deal, according to Punch Sports Extra. According to Turkish outlet Posta, Galatasaray are turning their attention to Richarlison again after handing Osimhen's entourage an ultimatum to make his transfer happen. And that sports news brings us to the end of the news at 8. Before we go, recap of our major headline. Umahi North Mayor and MUJ Chairman reconcile, pledge unity for Abi's development. INEC schedules by-elections for August 16th. President Tinubu labeled coalition supporters as political IDPs. For these and many more, log on to our website at www.abntv.com.ng. You can also download our app to Google Play Store, download ABN Radio/television. You can as well follow us on all our social media platforms displayed on the screen. I am Chinwe Umahi. Represent Night Trust and stay safe.